So this is, we're probably going to merge the closing session and this session because nobody is well prepared, but we had a productive break and did a lot of spontaneous organizing, and I think we're going to witness some results of that very soon. I think from my side, I'm going to tell you that after this is done, we are leaving this venue and will not return, at least not soon. Again, so we should take all our stuff out. It would be great if you bring your bottles and cups to the bottle and cup holder and take your trash with you. It would be very, very good if you see some Libre graphics meeting or other posters hanging, to hang them down, up, take them down, and take them with you or put them in the trash or something like that. Also, the wayfinding we did, if you see wayfinding pointing up, pointing down, take this with you, throw it away. We don't need to take care of the chairs. That was because they need the chairs again on Monday. So we don't have to do a lot of cleaning up. Downstairs in the basement, I have some boxes to pack and to bring into my car, so it would be great to have some help there, and also to get all the stuff that accumulated on the stickers table, you know, to some place. I don't know. I can also take that with me, but it is basically a ticket to trash. So I don't need 500 Krita stickers. I'm sorry. Okay, great. I'll take 5. And I think that's it from what we need to do to finish this thing up. Tech people will do tech stuff. You can't help them with that, or you can try, but I think they wouldn't like it. Then you are invited to meet with us again at Café Bar Wanderer, or Bieramt actually, because Café Bar Wanderer will be closed when we arrive there. But Bieramt is the thing that we are going to use to buy drinks. And that's open until 12. And it's outside. It's up the hill, basically a straight line from here. If you look that up in the map, you should get dinner on your way. There will be plenty of places, if you walk there, at least, selling dinner. So you grab that and then meet upstairs, uphill, and have a beer. I will come there when I have brought my boxes home. But the rest of you should be there before me. That would be ideal. That's the organizing part. Now we're going to talk about our plans for next year and maybe the year after next year. And I think I got to invite someone on stage who's helping with that. Linz, maybe. I don't know. Did you have plans to? Yeah, Linz would be good. Linz would be good. So these people want to make the next Libre graphics meeting happen in Linz, Austria, and I'm very, very grateful that we found a team that is interested in that. And maybe you can just introduce Linz to the community. So
Linz is in Austria. It's about 2 hours by train from here, I think. No, 3 to 4. Oh my God. Okay. So to get there, you'll probably go to Munich or Vienna, I guess, and then take the train from there. I myself not from Linz, actually. I commute there a lot from Vienna. And yeah, I'm a lot in contact with Joseph and with Servus.at in Linz, which is an association which promotes cultural activities, especially on the net or connected to the net. They run festivals, workshops, all sorts of events. And this is also where we, as in the two of us, are embedded as organizers of LGM. And this is also where we'll get a lot of support from. And also from the Art University in Linz. And I think for this, I hand to Joseph.
Yes, the Art University of Linz said they can support us with offering space like a lecture hall and 2 seminar rooms for workshops. And maybe also additional space if some other things will happen. Yes.
And also with us on stage is Christoph.
Hey, I'm only backdrop support. I've been doing stuff with Servus for the last 15 years. And so I'm very happy that the LGM will happen in Linz because it's a great venue and a great place and there's a strong local community. So I'm looking forward.
And yeah, we've already been having various discussions here and getting sort of organized with other people. So maybe those people also want to come on stage. So we have people from the program committee, which are here. You want to say something about that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see if I can say something about it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we've decided to reinstate the program committee, which is something that used to exist. Liam is excellent. Good. Yes. Thank you, Liam. No. Because this is one of the questions we have today. We had a discussion yesterday, I think, 2 days ago, about who will join this program committee. And the discussion we've recently had is that the ideal form is someone from the local organizers, that will be Joseph, someone who's willing to chair it, that will be me. Who else did we have? Someone from the local art community, that will be a representative from Servus, named David. We have an apprentice chair, that will be Kit, who will learn how to do continuity. And then in addition to that, we want, I think, 2 or 3 sort of LGM old-timers who are aware of the existing processes. So ideally, this would be someone who has been on a previous program committee, such as Liam. We have room for another person. And if there's someone who is, for example, interested in hosting LGM 2028, the program committee is a good opportunity to learn how we do things. So, do you want to come up?
Hello. Amazing. Can I just start for one question for the program committee? Because in scientific conferences, it's very common to have a core committee plus 20 reviewers. No? Okay.
No, so this is not a scientific conference. Normally, we accept everything unless there are things that are very clearly not within the LGM ethos.
Okay.
And this is why the old timers are important, because they have a better view of what the ethos is, and then we all learn from each other. It would be awesome if one other person who has previously served on a program committee could step up. Yeah? Excellent. Good. So then if Christoph and Joseph can switch places, and then if you imagine another Austrian here, we have a program committee. Sorry, Italian, I am dumb. I even know him. Yes. So another guy here, then we have a complete program committee. And then I think I'm going to hand it back to Simon to mention the other tasks that need volunteers. Yeah.
Okay, so we were talking that it would be cool to also have someone to support us with communication. So, for instance, just being online, pushing out announcement, coordinating a bit. So if any of you feels up for that, feel free to join us.
It's not binding if you volunteer for it now and then decide that it's not for you. But if anyone is interested in that task, yep. Hey, excellent. Yeah. Good. So make sure the local organizers have your email address, I think, before you leave.
Yeah, we'll talk. Very good.
Or can we
Yeah, please come up. Sure.
Excellent. And the more the merrier, I think, in terms of communication, because it's always a many-headed beast. So
Okay, I don't think we have too much of a program anymore. One thing that I was also wondering, are there still questions from you, maybe, to any of us, to anything that's going to happen next year or the year after that?
I have a question. I'm not sure if you already did set the dates for next year.
We hope that we will have the date in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Yes.
And I think, roughly speaking, we're aiming at
In the first week or second week of May. Yes.
any other questions? Okay.
I was wondering whether the committee and all the committees here have decided when they have their next meetings and kind of a cadence of them.
You're asking when the program committee will meet, or?
In general, what are the plans for until next LGM?
Our plans are to make plans. Right now.
So the current roadmap is to have the call out in September. So the program committee will meet before to have the call finished in September. Yes. And so we have to meet soon. Get ready.
Okay.
Are there further questions? Oh, sorry.
yeah, I think the thing that's relevant there is one thing I haven't heard is any desire for a fixed meeting structure. If that happens, then it'll go out over the various communication channels. But at this point, we're not, for example, attempting to do an IRC meeting every 2 weeks. So in case that was part of the subtext of the question. So currently no plans on that, but there will be information across the normal communication channels if that changes or when that changes.
Any other questions?
When you say IRC, you mean the existing matrix where there's been bi-weekly meetings? I was wondering, even if we do not right now promise we're going to help, but if we join the matrix, and would be nice to, if there are tasks listed, so we can volunteer to help.
I think we talked about having a list with tasks, so I think that will happen, yeah. Sure.
We can put a plug-in for that already somewhere on some repository. There's a list of ideas people have for LGM. So you can also add things to that if you have things you'd like to see.
So the repository that was created, the Libre Graphic Meeting Ideas repository, I saw already some notes that people have posted. So it seems like we're already having some organization stuff there. So you can also post notes there and check for tasks.
Okay, we have a question back here.
I just want to say, if anyone is interested in helping out on State of Libre graphics, I would ideally love to split the work into 2, because it is a lot, or 3 or more, but at least 2 would be nice.
Yeah, I think that would be amazing if we have at least 2 people on that.
Yeah, so we need to come up with a list of tasks somewhere, I think, so that people can start volunteering for things.
Okay. There is not much infrastructure to be done.
Amazing. Thanks so much. Okay.
Other questions or comments? Because if not, we can hand over to some information about the vague possibility of Montreal 28.
Exactly. It's a complete bid and I wouldn't say moonshot, but like across the pond shot so far. So hopefully, so at SAT, I think you will be super happy to be able to host. I have some slides. I don't know if they can. And so yes, so we're a kind of art center, basically media art center. Yes, amazing. And we're in Montreal, which is bilingual. Bonjour, hi. So my slides are bilingual too. It's just a few slides. So please, here is my mail, and for sure we'll exchange all the mails afterwards. But so we have, I think I showed the video the other day. It's not too important, but the good thing is we have a venue already. Yeah, the video fails. So the venue has two concert spaces, which can be reorganized in event hosting space. So we host events quite often. We have a whole team for that. Training rooms that can be used for workshops, labs, etc. So there's all sorts of rooms that can be used. Maybe not all rooms at all times, because we have a large team. We are roughly 100 employees there. So there's people that have to work, but still. And we regularly host events. So we host some part of MUTEC, Montreal Connect, stuff like that, Symposium X. So there's a whole team which is used to the whole tech side of, handling people and handling spaces and handling AV needs, etc. So for me, the goal will be that we could manage to actually get the space without having to invoice anything. So we have one main stage for presentations, which looks like this. It's a bit of a brutalist aesthetics. And also, this one is a bit harder to get. It's a full 360 dome. But if there are people that want to prepare movies, presentation, etc., it can be argued to do part of the presentations in there. And for also remote audience, we have a Mozilla Hubs based metaverse, so people can also join in and follow the conference. So we often do hybrid events this way. So it's an option. It's I think one option among many good options for hybrid events. But yeah, that's something that's already set up and is plug and play. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I will be super happy if we can make this work. If there is any question, I guess I'll be around. Or so now it's going to be tagging along and seeing how things goes for Linz. And
not a question, but just to say thank you for stepping in, and
nice.
All the best for the proposal going on.
Yay, thank you.
Just came to mind because of the language aspect. And so are there any constraints, considering this is in Quebec, about language of presentations and things like that, and communication material?
Question. No, don't worry. All the presentations can be in English. It's just, I can tell you the story of Quebec agent going in our offices and checking the language in which we are chatting between coworkers, checking that we actually chat in French and now English. I had the IT people tell me, oh, you shouldn't post this comment on your internal GitLab in English. It should be in French. So this is the level for companies, but don't worry, for external presenters, it's absolutely fine to be in English. So
Merci.
It's crazy. It's really crazy out there.
Any other questions? Yep, Simon.
I just wanted to have a look at the back when we were in Montreal for the first times. Actually, I think there was some funding from Quebec for translators or something like this. So it might be possible to actually ask them for assistance with regard to that. So.
Yeah, the company in general, the organization.
Other than that, I have to say I'm pretty pumped that we seem to get a lot of structure back, and I'm really, really excited about what's going to happen.
Nice.
I have an answer to that one. We used to get money from the Organisation Internationale pour la Francophonie, which is a global organization promoting the French language, and they were covering live translation also in Madrid. So, yeah, we've had good support from them before. We just need to apply for it.
I will also that for all our recent events, we had automated translation going on. And right now we are moving finally to locally hosted AI translation. So without data going out. So this is something for live captioning that now I wouldn't say is 100% solved, but a good 85% solved as a problem. So yeah.
Any more questions? No. All right. Well, thank you for that.
Okay, I'm out of points for the agenda, so...
Liam, would you like to come back and do the thing you wanted to do?
It's time. Sorry?
He's downstairs packing up.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but
We can still do it, yeah. Lassie isn't here, but a whole bunch, not all the volunteers are here, but I just wanted to give a huge thanks and a huge round of applause for the organizers for this year. A standing ovation for Lassie and the organizers and the volunteers. Thank you.